I've been thinking, what's the real scheme behind these internet gurus? The ones promising millions in your first year? They're full of it. Invest here, buy these stocks, buy my course, and I'll tell you how I got rich. You pay them $100, and you know what's in that course? One page. It says, find 100 fools, charge them $100 each, and there's your first $10,000 to spend. That's it. That's the magic. In these pyramids, only the ones at the top and the guru's buddies actually make money. How do I know? Easy. I've been to dozens of these seminars. Every single one preaches the same thing. Give us your money, then run around like an idiot looking for other losers to pay you. But they forget to mention one tiny detail. You won't make millions. You'll barely make a few thousand, and then you'll have to move to a different city. Why? Because the first people you drag into these schemes are your own relatives and friends. Can you really look your brother or your best friend in the eye after they lost their last dime because of you? And if you think you're a fool for falling for it, stop. You're not the first, and you won't be the last. Don't beat yourself up. Just keep living. Apologize to your people and hope they can forgive you. I'm not the smartest man in the world. I got burned twice and I was young. Once, a relative tried to pull me in. I told him, "Fine, I'll join, but only if you pay the entry fee for me." He did, and exactly what I warned him about happened. It was a scam. 2 months later, all accounts were frozen and the money was gone. And all this talk about investing in stocks, sure, you can do it, but never based on a guru's tip. They use their influence to move the market wherever it suits them. In the end, everyone at the bottom loses because they have real jobs, and they can't monitor the market 24/7. You think you'll win? The big whales control everything. When they need cash, they dump their shares, the price hits rock bottom, and you're left with nothing. You'll be sitting on pretty pieces of paper that are worth zero, waiting years for the price to recover. If you have extra money, invest in yourself, in tools, in a local business where you actually know the people. If a local company goes bust, you at least have a chance to get some physical assets. If a global giant collapses, the big institutional investors will be there first with their trucks. By the time you get to the door, all that's left for you is the wallpaper on the walls. No company is going to pay you if you have no control. Depending on the whims of big investors is the worst way to live. They're just human. They get sick. They lose their minds. If a big investor has to choose between his own life and your investment, what do you think he's going to pick? Don't be a fool. Invest where you are in control. Thanks for listening. If you have questions, drop them in the comments. I'll try to answer them all.